Hey guys, welcome to my hangar. I have some planes and helicopters inside also, but just some planes and helicopters here. Catalina, little Super Cub up there, Park Zone Wing. Here's where I keep most of my minis, but some are inside, or my micros, ultra micros. I just got my Ember 2 and P-51 there. Here's all my helicopters. My SR is inside. And my MSR oh, there's my MSR. Then we got some planes. Still working on this F16, or it's actually the F15 from BananaHobby. Horrible elevators, waiting to get new elevators. My Pulse motor's burnt out, don't know why. Only got about 5 flights in on that. It's the only problem I've had so far with Park Zone or E-Flight planes. But yeah, for some reason my motor's burned out on that. Got the Habu, BF-109G, Trojan, Foresight, Slow Stick, Super Cub LP, P-51 DBL, F16 by E-Flight, and the one that I want to talk about, the F16 by BananaHobby. Now, you guys saw my flights of this, hopefully, and actually, it flew great. It was a great flyer, but I've flown it about 4 to 5 times, so I haven't flown it a lot. Flown it 4 to 5 times, never a hard crash. Look on the body here. It's all perfect, no crash marks, never had a hard landing, anything. Well, today, I brought it up. See how I'm missing the nose cone here? Damage. Well, I brought it up in the air, all stock setup, stock battery, stock everything. About 20 seconds into the flight at most, maybe 10 seconds. Motor cuts off. I have no throttle. I still had aileron control, but other than the motor cutting off, one of the elevators wasn't working either. I noticed that when I got to the ground, my servos were still working. One of my elevators wasn't going. I checked it pre-flight, so it either got damaged from the crash, but the crash wasn't too hard. It was into like a soft, long, grassy area, but it went nose first. That's why the front's damaged. But I did a flight test beforehand. Both the elevators were working, and one of them was not working when I got my plane. They both have independent servos. So the right side over here, which is actually left on the camera, but the right side over here stopped working, and the motor will not turn on. I've tested it multiple times. The motor will not spin up at all. Just completely dead. So I know I said this jet was one of the good ones, or the only good one I've gotten from BananaHobby or Nitroplanes. I retract my statement. Another piece of junk. Basically all my Nitroplanes are BananaHobby planes. They fly good maybe once or twice, if that. And even if they do fly good, they fall apart within a few flights. Like I said, I probably had about 5 flights on this. Never a hard crash, never any damage. And the motor just cut off on me. Won't turn on anymore. So I'm going to see, I might put a new motor in there, but you know, the nose is definitely repairable. It's not that bad. The nose cone is this plastic piece which is hollow, and it's completely bent up. So I don't know, I might get a foam piece to put on the tip or something if I fix it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I would have to put in all new parts. I really don't trust anything from BananaHobby anymore. So yeah, just an update. Do not buy from BananaHobby or Nitroplanes. If you want a quality plane, buy from a good company. Every single plane I've got from BananaHobby and Nitroplanes has lost control and crashed. My A10 over here, it's a wing of it and some parts in there. I threw out the rest. The A10, one of the ESCs burned out on like the 3rd flight. I had only one motor control, crash. My F4E down there, didn't fly well, crash. See the Guan Li, the motor mount pulled off. I've taken them both off now, but the motor completely pulled off while I was midair. I lost one motor in midair. Pulled off the motor mount, and they were screwed in. The metal piece broke. Not the wood, not the foam, the metal piece broke in two, the motor mount. So, Guan Li, junk. Let's see. Everything else in here? This was one of my first 4-channel planes. Park Zone P-51 DBL, still flying. Every single plane I've gotten from Park Zone or E-Flight is still flying. They don't, you know, there's good parts in them, good quality parts, they last. Every plane I've gotten from Nitro Planes or BananaHobby, it's lasted 5 flights maximum. So just a heads up for you guys. I'd recommend buying from a good company, not from BananaHobby or Nitro Planes. I've had nothing but bad luck. I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself a lot now, so I'll finish this movie, but just wanted to get that point across. So see you guys next time, and hopefully you'll get some good planes and not this junk.